So when did you find out about the um, efforts to get us back to the moon?
Well, not 2024, but they were talking about it in the Bush administration.
I think there was it was in the sort of national news,
Probably like when it was made public. So
if we can find water toward the poles, that's where they really want to go, is in that huge crater. I forget what it's called. The name of it is where it's always permanently dark. That's probably where the ice is. They pretty much confirmed there is ice, a lot of ice there. If that's the only way we can have a sustainable space station.
Let's say we're not going to use space anymore. Let's just turn everything off right now. Okay. You just lost half of your television channels, if not more. You've lost the interconnect for some banks because they still use those. All your remote systems just went offline because we use satellite because you can't get wires there. I mean, it's a solar array and the equipment. And if there's no satellite to talk to, we don't know what that equipment is doing. And that includes gas valves, oil pumping stations, sewage treatment pumping stations. Those are all on those types of systems. Okay, so that goes away.
If people ask us, why should we go back to the moon? If not for any reason, it's a perfect jump off base to go other places. Like, you don't have to worry about wind shear during a launch, max Q or anything. You need 1/6 of propellant. And with the way Starship is going to work with tanker and refueler variants, and I know they want to potentially mine like water ice on the south pole of the moon. I know that's one of the reasons they want to go there.
NASA's going to need to be able to show off some really cool stuff as a result of getting back there. And I think, to me, it seems like, establishing some sort of, manned outpost up there.
yeah, totally. One, like, for example, with the Mars project we are doing, one of the things that we are trying to see is how effective it is to pre-record videos and send them. So there is no question of delay. And for example, you have to only go through a set of videos which are already being pre-recorded for every case of emergencies. But that, of course, needs lots of work and preparation. But that could be a potential option too.
I think the biggest thing, and this ties into resources from the solar system, I think the biggest challenge I think we face, that's, I don't know if it's civilization ending, but, climate change. How are we going to address this thing that has built up over decades, and that, that we're classically trying to turn a battleship or an aircraft carrier? It's really hard to change human civilization from the patterns of energy use and consumption that we've grown up with for literally generations.
Everything is being controlled by robot or machine or anything. Yeah, we just sit down here and then we want something. We just send a message and we just the like now, if we need some food, special food, we just order and then we click that one and the food comes to us and we just pay. Maybe everything with robot. I think in the future we do.
We learned a lot. I mean, it took the lives of 14 people, but between Challenger and Columbia, and well, for that matter, the Apollo fire, we learned so much from it. But it costs a lot of lives, though. That was the price. But
and there's somebody who has that information. Their information is the great equalizer, and we are moving from the industrial age to the information age. So this is just the beginning, but there is no reason not to be able to learn anything. Want to learn a different language? There's somebody teaching it.
New discoveries, new understandings, new insights into what makes what makes the moon compelling and unique, and then. If they were able to demonstrate some sort of discovery that was somehow valuable, or there was some sort of breakthrough.
When we have been, now that we have been in this field of space, like we have been exploring from several perspectives, and we have the technology, which is unbelievable in comparison to what we had. So I think it's a good way to, stay there and see, okay, this is what's going on, and we want to know this and that, and when we have to see. So I think it's a very astonishing thing to do. So we kept hoping to get the right answers to potential questions we can ask.
So I think we have to look at it from the context of, I think humanity is adaptable to different environments, and where the environment is not hospitable, we can adapt the environment to us. And I think over time, if you just think of the technical progress we've made in the last few hundred years, terraforming places, creating perhaps new ideas of living in space, like, the inside of an asteroid that gets hollowed out or something like that.
I would like to go to the moon. Yeah, to the moon. I would like to see what is in the moon looks like, and when I come closer, and maybe if there is any human beings in there, up there, and I will go there to teach them to to ask them how do they look like, and I will ask them to join with us.
I don't know. We'll see. I hope to contribute as much as I can. And thanks a lot. It was really nice speaking with you. Yeah. Have a great day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.